My life has been deeply involved with all of you, and it's a treasure for me. The final note here to make, I was looking at a documentary last night, made in 1963, and I was painting a picture of a Halloween tree with my children in the basement, and 3 or 4 years later, I had my first lunch with Chuck Jones, the great animator, and Chuck said, "Were you watching TV last night on Halloween?" I said, "Yes." He said, "What did you think?" I said, "I hated it because it didn't celebrate Halloween correctly." He said, "How would you like to make a film on Halloween?" I said, "Wait there." So I went back to my home. I brought out this big painting of the Halloween tree, and I showed it to Chuck Jones. He says, "My God, that's the history of Halloween, isn't it? Would you write a screenplay of that for me?" I said, "Yes, I will." So I wrote a screenplay for Chuck Jones, but MGM closed their animation people at that time and fired everybody. So I wrote a novel on the Halloween tree, and it was published 35 years ago. This week it's a celebration. And that novel was made into a final film, and I got an Emmy for it. But in the years that have followed, strange things happened. Crossing LA tonight, in fact, some of you might discover there'll be Halloween trees in front yards between here and LA. I didn't know that was going to happen. I didn't know I was going to become part of history. But by God, the Halloween trees are beginning to appear. So 100 years from tonight, there may be quite a few yards across the country with my Halloween tree, because I invented the damn thing. Painted in the basement with my children, and so you're here tonight with a Halloween tree to remind me of my background with all of you and my background in history. But I can't possibly tell you what an incredible evening it has been. And you're all lovers. And one final thing, during the last month, I've got a notice from Russia. They wanted me to come to Moscow and pick up an award from them, and I couldn't do that, but they sent someone to my house with an award. And then the French were in touch with me, and there's going to be a banquet next month, and I'm going to receive an award from the French people, which makes me a commander of the arts and letters in France. So you see, tonight, being with all you lovers, I command you to love me. Thank you very much.
Are we just about on time, or would there, I don't know if there's any questions, or anybody has like a burning thing they have to ask Ray? Maybe one or two? One, okay.
If Walt Disney were alive today, and there were one thing you could ask or say to him, what would it be?
I'd say to Walt, finally, I wish you were mayor of L.A. But as he said, that one time I said to him, he said, "I can't be mayor because I'm already king."
We have a real special treat for everyone. We're going to give you all a copy of Ray's book, which he graciously signed for everybody. Thank you. And then we're going to head on out to Frontierland in the center of town. We're all going to gather in the town square. And Mr. Bradbury is going to light the official Halloween tree that will always be a part from now and forever at Disneyland. Okay, so let's have Ray pull the switch to light our Halloween tree.
All right, here it goes. There we go.
All right.
Okay, I want to read the plaque here. This is for Disneyland, and we'll have it permanently mounted here. On the night of Halloween 2007, this stately oak officially became the Halloween tree, realizing famed author Ray Bradbury's dream of having his symbol for the holiday become a permanent part of Disneyland. Congratulations, and that's your copy.
All right!
This will be here forever. Kids will be able to see the plaque, and every year, if Brad Kay, who did all this work last night, has his way, we'll decorate it even more. As the tree gets older and bigger, it'll get more and more decor each year. And it's right here in the town square of our Frontierland.